Hi, good morning everyone. Hope you all are fine at home and enjoy your days. Take care of yourself, stay at home, stay healthy. Today, our next topic in maths is that is your third chapter. We already finished two chapters, which we have done LCM, HCF, how to find the HCF and LCM, and how to deal with the word problems of LCM and HCM both. Now, here, our next topic is fraction. Actually, what is a fraction? Fraction is a number which represent a part of whole. Like here I have a whole, so you divide whole into some parts, and when you are going to select among that parts, that should be written in the fraction form. Suppose I have this whole part, I divide this whole part into four parts, and among these I shaded only three parts. So it means among four parts, total parts should be written in the denominator, and whatever part we are going to select should be written in the numerator. So I have this example. Suppose I have a circle. You very well know that we are we divide the circle into four equal parts. Here, three parts I shaded as blue, and one part I selected as one part, that is among four parts. This part is red, one part is red, and three parts are blue. Whatever three parts are there, we mark it as 3 by 4, and one part we mark it at 1 by 4. It means when you divide the circle into four equal parts, one part is in the red shaded form and three parts in the blue shaded form. Among four parts, three parts is blue, and among four parts, one part is red. So here I separate this one. If I remove this one, so 3 by 4 means 3 out of 4 parts. 1 by 4 means 1 out of 4 parts. I have different types of fractions here, like proper fraction. So what is a proper fraction? Proper fraction is like that if I have one numerator and one denominator is there, so numerator is always less than the denominator. So that is a proper fraction. But if numerator becomes bigger than the denominator, that we call it improper fraction. Mixed fraction is that if one part is whole part is written, after that proper fraction is multiplied with that we call it a mixed fraction. Next is unit fraction. Unit fraction is that any fraction has a numerator as 1, so that we call it a unit fraction. Simple fraction means if it is written in the lowest form, numerator and denominator are different integers, we consider as simple fraction. Complex fraction means if like one fraction is written in the numerator or another fraction is written in the denominator, and here it shows like a further fraction. In other words, we can say the numerator is not an integer or denominator is not an integer, they all are in fraction forms, so that becomes a complex fraction. Decimal fraction is that when any fraction has denominator is a multiple of 10, like 10, 100, 1000, and another number, any number is written in the numerator, so that we call it a decimal fraction. Vulgar fraction. Vulgar fraction means when denominator is not a multiple of 10, is not the form of the 10, so we consider as a vulgar fraction. Equivalent fraction means if you reduces any fraction into lowest form, so that becomes the original fraction. Like that, if I have 1 by 2, 1 by 2 means I divide the whole part into two parts, so each part is 1 by 2. 2 by 4 means if I have divided the whole part into four parts and two parts it shaded, 2 by 4, that is same as if you this fraction each numerator and denominator multiply by 2, you can easily get 2 by 4. Similarly in this, if I have 8 parts here and divide into 4 parts, uh, four parts are being shaded with the red, so here 4 part is blank. Among 8 only 4 part is shaded, and fraction of this is out of 8 there are 4 parts is selected. But if we go with the original fraction 1 by 2, we multiply numerator and denominator each with the 4, we get 4 by 8. So these all are equivalent fraction. It means when you reduce in the lowest form, so they becomes the original fraction. Next is like fraction. If any fraction has denominator is same, we call it a like fraction. Unlike fraction means if denominator is not same, so unlike fraction. Negative fraction means if any fraction has numerator, either denominator is negative, so that fraction we call it a negative fraction. Now I have some question for this. Like I have one question: convert the fraction 2 by 5, 3 by 10, 7 by 15 into like fraction. If one question is given to you, any three fraction is given to you, you have to convert into like fraction. Means like fraction means these all fraction as denominator should be same. So in that case, first you have to find the LCM of all the denominators. So if I find the LCM here, you very well know that now at this stage how to find the LCM. So LCM of 5, 10, 15 is 30. Now here, now we convert all the fraction here with the denominator into 30. To make the denominator here 30, we multiply numerator denominator with 6. To make the denominator here 30, we multiply numerator denominator with 2. And here also, to make the denominator 30, we multiply numerator denominator with 3. So these, after getting all the fraction denominator 30, we call it a like fraction. Now here question is how to convert any fraction into lowest form. Lowest form means there should not be any number common other than 1 between these numerator and denominator. Like 7 by 9. When you find the HCF of 7 by 9, so there is no common number, common divisible table is there. So if HCF of 7 and 9 is 1, so 7 and 9 is itself a lowest form. But if I have a number 75 by 105, in that case first you check with the HCF of 75 and 105, highest common factor. When we find highest common factor of 75, 105, we get 15. Now that highest common factor should be divided by both numerator and denominator. When you divide by both numerator and denominator, you get 5 by 7. So 5 by 7 is the lowest form of 75 by 105. Next is, if you have given two fractions, how you identify which fraction is greater and which fraction is lowest? In that case also, you go with the like fraction. First make these two fractions convert into like fraction, then you check which number has numerator is greater and which number has denominator is lesser. Like here, LCM of 9, 7 is 63. Now we convert 2 by 9 as denominator 63. So that means if you multiply 9 with 7, you get denominator 63, and same number 7 should be multiplied numerator also. Here 8 by 7 also, 7 9s are 63, and to balance the fraction, if you multiply any number with the denominator, same number should be multiplied with the numerator also. 8 into 9, 72, 7 into 9, 63. When you make the like fraction here, now you check 14 is greater or 72 is greater. Here 72 is greater, so that means 8 by 7 is greater than 2 by 9. Thank you. Have a nice day.